Well, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We got good news and bad news today. The good news is Jussie Smollett turns out to be a liar.
Congrats, Nick.
Proving.
Hey, you were on this one from the beginning, man.
You're the first
And at first
person
I was
heard.
like, all right, Nick's just racist now. Mm-hmm. And then we look at the facts and it's like,
Racism does not exist.
it's racism
It
is
looks
false.
well. It looks like everyone should be racist
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I did find I just looked through Twitter for responses to all this, and I did find some like gay black conservative guy who's at like a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
Some guy's like, "What do you have to say about the attack on Jussie Smollett, who was attacked by two guys yelling MAGA?" And do you
MAGA?
think, yeah, MAGA. Do you think Trump encourages this or whatever? And the black guy's like, "Oh, that's fake." He's like, that didn't happen. I don't believe it for a second or whatever. And then this like NPR nerd has to just be like, well, you live in a different reality then.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Try to use somebody's identity against them.
Mm-hmm.
what a terrible.
Imagine
human
being
being
that stupid, to be that like that mind poisoned by all this shit that you think you can just like, well, actually, I read that because you're gay and black, you're supposed to think this way. You're supposed to think the way that I think because you're a gay black guy,
Mm-hmm.
and not understanding that in and of itself is racist.
Yeah.
Damn, Jesse is a truly horrible human being. What an absolute piece of shit.
That is really good.
I mean,
because he was being written off the show.
It's like it's
That is just
no, because that hasn't been. I only seen one source that says that, and it was that guy from
I'm choosing to buy it.
ABC7. But like, I mean, it doesn't make sense that he would be written off the show. He's one of the main characters on the show. I mean, he is the gayest.
What is he in Empire?
But maybe Terrence will become gay.
What's that?
Terrence Howard?
Actually, bro, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I'm
plays
the gay
Terrence
one.
Howard's gay son?
Man, I'm gay.
I gotta have gay sex, man.
I got a tiny ass dick, man.
Let me have gay sex.
Man, my dick is so small, man.
I tried one of those extra small condoms,
Yeah.
and it turns out my penis is bigger than those.
Yeah, you don't have that.
What do you mean one of those extra?
They're called Iron Grip.
What is it? Where do you even get those?
A gal had one of those. I guess she fucks little dick guys.
little dick guys?
Yeah, I guess. I don't
She's
know.
a pedophile?
Yeah, she puts them on children and sucks them off.
I think Iron Grip is also the name of the company that makes my grip trainers.
Well, maybe they're both.
Maybe they do both.
It's the same company. That makes
The
sense.
small condom / grip
You know what it
squeezy
is? You know
trainer.
what's funny? It's Iron Mind that makes
shit.
the grippers or whatever. Which is like, I just love that like dumb meathead bullshit of like, it's more about the mentality.
The iron
than
head,
the
the
physical.
your hands
It's like, no,
squeezing.
you're a moron.
Yeah, no, it's 100% physical.
It's handshake training.
yeah.
Autistic people.
The strongest people are the smartest people. It makes sense.
Well, maybe it's because if you have a little ass dick, you're angry, and you can't hurt a woman with your penis.
Angry.
So you want to hurt her with
So you
your
want
hands.
to
your firm
practice
grip.
squeezing your hand.
Yes, during sex. They can't feel shit while you're going in, sliding in the guts.
Yeah, 2 grip strength trainers in either hand while you're fucking is hilarious.
And you grab.
Why
her
is that
right-
hilarious?
Oh, sorry, dude. I think it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, look, different people have different styles.
Different kinks. Don't kink shame
A lot
out.
of people have
Sorry,
different-
Nick. Sorry, dude. I didn't think that
They
you
have
might.
different lifestyles.
That you might be. yeah. It's your choice. If that's what you're into.
Are lifestyles condoms? Is that the implication? Is that they're for gay people?
No, I think they're just really shitty condoms.
They are. They're terrible.
Yeah.
I've had like literally 3 of them in a row break.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one not break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like in quick succession.
I think they're made by the same people that make those like Chinatown umbrellas. Like
Yeah.
you just open up the Chinatown umbrella and it explodes. It's
well,
just
you
like
should use
never
one of
works.
those to fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Just put it in the
Just put
pussy.
it
She
I'll
explodes
show you
on
how
the
small
inside.
my dick is,
Yeah.
bitch.
Police are looking for a man they're referring to as the Mary Poppins rapist. We're not calling him that. I've decided to call him that, and I'm hoping it catches on.
Is it against the law what Jussie did? Is that
To put an umbrella on a woman's pussy?
false report? Is that
Well,
what it is?
I mean, like all of the details aren't there yet, and because there's been so much pressure, it's like also convoluted to so much pressure to report on it. Like I don't understand what's going on with the back and forth behind like that one reporter's sources who probably have to be in the police department. I can't imagine.
It's like a local Chicago ABC,
It's a local
right?
Chicago guy, but it's like I don't think that he would just fucking like from what I've seen, just like if his sources weren't in the police department. There's like another account that's like a little bit more racist that's been like like trying to like debunk the story from the beginning, and but they have sources that like the thing is like they arrested those two guys on Wednesday night.
The Nigerian guys.
The Nigerian guys, and it's like
the MAGA boys.
If they already knew who they were, they had to have known who they were within like fucking 6 hours of starting the investigation. Read online that like
Wait, it was Nigerian guys?
Two Nigerian guys.
Hell yeah.
That's two Nigerian guys who were on Empire.
No.
Who Jussie follows on Instagram. Who also have like pictures of
They were
himself.
on the same show.
Yeah, Jussie only follows like 600 people on Instagram.
Holy shit.
Those brothers are one of the accounts he follows.
Maybe they were having gay sex.
Like that. I mean, that may be it. I don't know. Like maybe like he owed them money, and then they like tried to frame like Trump supporters or something.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It still like happens off camera. He still like walks home. You know, it doesn't. I mean, those dudes are huge. Like, why would they just fucking like?
Right.
No, like, there's no. And I mean, you can get fucking like I've been punched in the face.
Right. You can get fucked
before,
up quick.
And well, I've been punched in the face pretty hard before and had no discernible. Like you couldn't tell. Like, there was no swelling.
Oh really?
And then I've also been hit pretty lightly. Yeah, I've gotten like fat lips from, you know, like women or Jake Flores.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not always that you're gonna like. I mean, it's like not outside the realm of possibilities that they hit him and, you know, fucking nothing happened. I don't know. I mean, like at this point, it's like I don't want to say like, oh, he colluded with these guys for some kind of, you know, set the whole thing up just because like the story is just so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That it starts off with being MAGA supporters and then it's immigrants.
Yeah.
It's black immigrants from a majority Muslim country, which
Nigeria,
I think.
Majority Sandal.
I think if you ask me, their names should be Bad Luck Jonathan.
Oh yeah. They're both
I think
Bad
that
Luck Jonathan.
If it does end up that he set this whole thing up and he's full of shit, like it's so bad for actual victims of hate crimes.
It's pretty funny.
It's so bad for like the discourse in this country.
Oh yeah,
and like
that's a tough.
He fucked up.
It's beyond
so
the point where
shit.
anybody gives a shit anymore. I mean, it's like this just kind of it's like a continuation of like this. There's a lot of people that feel like this is the same thing that happened with the Covington Catholic thing. I know like people don't want to acknowledge that, but it was completely misreported in the beginning. And then you watch that full hour and a half video, and it kind of vindicates, like, at least that Nick Sandman kid. I don't understand how you can look at what that kid did in that video and walk away thinking that he did anything wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 2 L's in quick succession to take. This is even worse than that, though, because this is like a guy completely making the whole thing up whole cloth.
Yeah.
This is worse than
him staging this thing on his own. The Covington Catholic was like people posting a 10-second clip of like a much longer event or whatever. But, you know, also on the other hand, it's like there's like a kind of a rush to judgment that I guess, you know, both stories have in common. And like people sort of virtue signaling online, like,
well, here's what we need to do.
Justice for Jussie.
You know what we need to do?
Yeah.
We have to go do hate crimes.
We have
to go do real hate crimes. Because that way.
So then people
No, I think
believe
your responsibility on your left is to learn from this and say, like, okay, well, this opens this up now. The responsible thing to do is fake as many hate crimes as possible because there's not going to be any consequences for it.
Okay.
Unless Jussie goes to jail.
No, you need to just continue. He won't go to jail.
You don't think so?
Oh, I don't know.
think about all the like police
I have
resources and like.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still like that. You have to be able to prove like collusion between the two. The police are having a horrible time like keeping leaks like from the investigation from seeping out into the fucking media. Like I mean I don't know.
Inside man.
Yeah, I mean, like, they don't have access to the content of those phone calls. If everybody fucking shuts up, like, all they can say is these two guys beat him up. And, I mean...
Then what if those guys don't want to go to jail?
But it doesn't matter because what they're being charged with is battery, which is still, like, a lesser charge probably than colluding to create this whole big fucking fake hate crime
What
thing.
if they give him
If it was me personally and I was, like, paid off to, like, beat up some guy or, like, pretend to beat up some guy, I would much rather just say, like, yeah, we beat him up. He owed us money or whatever.
What if
and then all Jussie has to say is, like, oh, yeah, I guess maybe they said this MAGA stuff to kind of frame these other people. And it's like that's it.
What if they're like, we'll give you immunity to flip on Jussie?
Well,
Yeah.
they probably did. I mean,
And they wouldn't
do
flip.
it, and now like
That's how powerful the gay mafia
The gay
is.
mafia,
the black
dude.
gay mafia.
You're
Well,
afraid
they've
you're going
been-
to get
they've
sucked.
been-
The
they've
gay
been-
Jewish mafia.
The
they've
gay-
been
what do you
they've
mean?
been
That
charged.
sounds black.
They've been charged. So unless they can come up with some other kind of evidence, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, by the time this even fucking airs, I'm sure like we'll know.
If you,
exactly
because
what
I didn't
happened.
watch the Good Morning America clip until after I found out that people were saying that it was a fake.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch his performance in that clip after knowing it's a fake, it is so funny.
Yeah.
It's like hilarious. Him crying like on Good Morning America and being like, no one believes me, man. And like all this stuff. It's like, it's so funny in retrospect.
Yeah, he's an actor.
But
He's a good
like,
actor.
it's not even good acting.
That's why it's so funny or like obnoxious when like something will happen and like there'll be like something horrific or bad will happen to like a regular person.
Yeah.
Like somebody's family will be murdered and it'll be some like weird redneck whose family is like is like I don't know who's that guy whose like daughter's burned to death.
Oh, Jesus
In
Christ.
Texas or whatever, and then
Yeah.
Texas executed him, and then there was evidence later that exonerated him.
Oh, fuck.
But something horrific happens to people, and the police are like, "Your family's been murdered or whatever." Some people are just like, "Oh, damn,"
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
yeah, I know.
Louise.
It's just like they're not, to see this guy go on TV and like, or Ellen Page's fucking performance on Colbert. It's like you're a professional actress and you're acting right now.
Right.
Real
right.
people don't have the same kind of emotional spectrums that characters in movies do.
Mm-hmm.
They're for the most part autistic, and you can't judge them. For
I don't
things
know.
that they
I don't know
say
about everyone.
and the way they
Yeah.
hurt people.
No,
It's not
I
their
know about
fault.
that.
I think a lot of people do have emotions.
I
But
mean,
yes,
I don't
you're
think
right.
it's the same as Ellen Page because she didn't frame a fucking hate crime that didn't exist.
Yeah.
I think that Ellen Page is like an activist and like what happened? She like yelled at Ted Cruz or like Mike Pence or whatever.
No, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
No, like she approaches like conservative politicians and is like, I'm gay. Like,
Oh.
you want to
Well,
tell
good
me
for
to my
her for that
face?
one, I guess.
You want to tell me to my face, like, whatever that you.
Well, time to add Canada to the travel ban.
Why? What happened?
Isn't
Ellen
she
Page.
Canadian?
Ellen Page.
Yeah, she's on Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. Get her fucking ass out of the country. Send her back to Nigeria.
What did she play
The
on
new
Trailer
travel
Park Boys?
ban, Nigeria,
Juno.
and Canada.
She got.
She played
I like the
Juno
idea of a constantly changing travel ban that
do
only
you want,
includes
dude?
countries that fucked up in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we keep the travel ban,
It's
but right
whoever
now
we're
it's
mad at.
Nigeria and Canada.
Okay.
Everyone else is fine.
For Ellen Page.
Because you know what? Honestly, yes, for Ellen Page. It's honestly
They can't
like
really fucks with me, dude.
Muslims have been on their P's and Q's.
They really
They've been
have
great
been.
lately.
They really
Mhm.
have been.
You know,
I feel like halal's been
fact-
tasting better.
somehow in the administration of Donald Trump,
ISIS kind of.
Muslims have become the
Went
best
away?
Americans of all.
That's true.
They are, dude. I like them. They're my favorite.
They're the
New
best.
Yorkers.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah,
They don't like
especially
Jews.
now that they've like updated all of the bodegas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bodegas are looking beautiful.
They
Everything-
changed all the
That
bodegas.
shout out
Everything's
to all
got-
the Yemenis out there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
selling the cheap cigs.
They got dried mangoes in every single one.
Mm-hmm.
They're running those cigs out of Virginia, selling them for.
Yeah. They're doing some kind of scam.
Yeah,
Yo, what's up, cat? The cat's all over me. She
Yeah.
loves me. She knows what a true alpha is. She's like, great, a true alpha. She smells my pheromones.
yeah. She smells
Yeah.
those children's condoms, specialty condoms you have to purchase.
Yeah, Flintstones kids condoms.
It fell off my cock.
It fell off because it was too
It
big.
was too big. It was too baggy. Yeah, it was cool. Maybe those are. That's what an extra small condom is. It's for guys with little dicks to feel like their dick is big. So they're even smaller than even the smallest dick could be.
They're for confidence.
They're for confidence. They're fake.
You could probably fit a Magnum on your dick.
It's a baggy fit. I fucked with a Magnum before.
I've fucked with a Magnum before.
It's like wearing boot cut condoms.
Husky.
yeah,
Or Husky. Do they still make Husky?
Husky
Is that
condoms?
what they call fat boys still?
Well, boy
yeah.
clothing,
I
yes.
guess I stopped being fat at a certain
you stopped being a
point.
boy.
So in my mind, they don't like they just stopped making them. I didn't even consider that. No, I just don't wear those pants anymore.
Well, now it's just a big until DXL.
yeah.
For adults.
Husky is for boys.
But
Yeah.
are they still saying that for boys?
I hope so.
That's
so
a nice
funny.
euphemism.
I used to love being
Yeah.
called Husky,
Yeah.
dude. I didn't
Look
even
at
know it
my
meant
little-
fat.
Look at this husky little feller over
I'm
here.
here with my 8-year-old daughter, and we're looking for the thick section. My daughter Jessica is thick.
Dude, I used to take pride in being Husky.
My 4th grader Stephanie is a pog. Looking for the pog section here at Old Navy.
Just some little fat girl.
Just for candy all over her face.
Yeah.
Just like the fucking like dried juice around her lips and her fucking shitty, dirty blonde hair stuck to the juice. Just caked onto her face.
Have you ever heard
Mom,
the-
I want to go.
Damn, I
We
want a
have to
fat
get-
little girl like that.
Have you ever
get
seen
pog
a
clothes for her.
like a Pornhub description?
Fashion Nova. She's shopping at Fashion Nova. This is a little
She's
fat
like
white
dressing
girl.
like an NBA wife.
Yeah.
Like a wag.
Shouts out to Iggy Azalea, who just stopped rapping and it's just a thought now. She's just like,
Does she fuck basketball players? still?
probably. Dude, honestly, if you're like famous and hot, I feel like they just become prostitutes for billionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just go on a yacht, suck
Very
some
high
old
class
dick.
escorts. Yeah.
Yeah, suck some old dick for a weekend, make like
you
a
see
mil.
if you see them on vacation taking the pics alone, that means that they're
Yep.
with a mystery old
Sheldon
man.
Adelson is in the fucking
he's
is
taking
inside.
the pic.
Yeah, getting his ass eaten on all fours.
Yeah.
Sheldon can't get
Adelson.
hard
Look
anymore.
at these. Look at. Did you see the brothers?
Damn,
These
those
are the
guys are
Nigerian
huge.
I know they're so hot.
Yeah, I would fuck those guys.
Well,
I mean, what?
that's the best take I saw in this was just some gay guy that was like, I mean, I'd like to meet them in a dark alley.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute to a man that horny
we
and
need
gay.
more of those gays and less of the Jussie gays.
That's the kind of gays that like
Just
from a '90s movie. Every
Right.
gay guy was like
Yeah,
that. And every-
stereotype.
unrelentingly horny gay.
yeah,
Just so horny.
Could be, yeah, the type of gay guys that's like they're at their parents' funeral and they're like,
Uh-huh.
"That's a hot Prius."
That's the thing. Is it's like,
I'd like to give him some confession.
yeah. Put
Because
me in the booth.
basically, like
Our Father who art in heaven.
Our
straight-
daddy who art in heaven.
straight like sort of like maybe center right leaning white guys have stolen gay shit from gay people.
Mm.
Kind of belongs to us now. We all talk about sucking each other's dicks constantly. Some of us even do it.
Is that
Yeah,
center
but-
right of us to do?
Yeah.
Just suck each other's cock.
You think that's
Take it-
political?
we've taken it. No, because like regular gay now just means you cry while talking about the president. There's very
yeah.
little fucking happening anymore.
Interesting. So it's up to us as straight men to fuck men.
Yeah, well, it's not up to us; it belongs to us now.
Oh, that's
We've
ours.
taken it.
Yeah, that is the kind of straight guys we are.
It's wild that
fuck guys every once in a
Yeah.
while.
Jussie
And then-
also referred to himself as the gay Tupac, right? In his
Yeah.
first public appearance since after the assault.
Why?
He got on stage. He goes, "I am the gay Tupac."
I'm the gay Tupac.
In what sense is he the gay Tupac?
That's because Tupac was also a known liar.
Yeah.
No, take it back.
What's the thing, man? Is like
Don't besmirch Tupac's name.
already there's like spin surrounding this. That Eugene Goo guy who sounds. I mean, what a funny name. They're like, come up with a name of like it needs to sound like someone inserting a limp dick into the back of someone's throat. Like Eugene Goo. What an awful name.
Eugene Bust.
I got
Yeah.
some goo for you, Eugene.
Eugene Goo, who's a reformed woman
Homosexual.
beater. No, he's not
He's
gay.
a Trump replier.
He's a Trump replier.
He's like a doctor. He's
and
that
he also
Asian doctor.
beat his
Oh,
wife
that
several
guy.
times.
Really? He beat his wife?
Yeah. It was in like they got divorced and she had a restraining order against him because of several domestic violence.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, but he's a good guy, and he says that the important thing to remember here is that Jussie didn't go after specific people, so it's obviously a mental health issue.
What does he mean?
That he doesn't mean anything.
Like what specific people?
He did go after specific people, MAGA people, didn't
That's
he?
not a specific guy. He means like didn't name
look at
his
how
name.
Beefy that
Damn,
hair
those
are.
guys
me
honestly
see
are
them.
fucking sexy.
Assassin's Creed
Jesus
out there.
Christ.
I'm fucking hard.
I
bro.
know.
My pussy is wet
This
right
is
now.
how I imagine the red and yellow M&M when I have fantasies about having sex with these two guys.
they come out of the shells as just two hot black guys.
That's what they look like under the shell.
This is awesome abs.
Should we beat up that black fag from Empire, Red? Don't say the plan out loud.
That was the first thing that was like, this is fake. Because MAGA people don't watch Empire.
Right. Yeah, and also it was a little much. You know what I mean?
noose
Like, listen,
and the bleach.
beat the shit out. Look, I'm sure there's MAGA guys that want to beat the shit out of gay guys, like for fun sometimes.
Of course.
But the noose and the bleach and the whole
yeah, they had
in Chicago, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not even in like
in the middle of the coldest week of
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like there's like pictures of them posing with the fucking creator of the show, and
That's awesome.
there's a video of them working out in like Jussie's gym at his apartment complex. Not even like they go to the same gym; it's the one
Right.
at his apartment.
Damn, you think he got fucked by those guys?
Maybe,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Get some cock for your trouble.
I don't know. I
Jussie
mean, it's
sucks
just like-
good dick.
The thing you'd have to be so stupid to think like I'm gonna fake a hate crime and just hire my two Nigerian friends.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
It's such a it's such a despicable thing to do.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Ugh.
I think it's cool to do it.
What kind of hate crime do you guys want to fake?
Um,
I'm gonna show up tarred and feathered. I'll be like, the Chinese have done this to me.
I'm gonna be like, there's gonna be pizza like
Yeah.
grease and marinara.
There's only a
all
30-second
over me.
gap where Nick's not on security cameras, and then he appears tarred and feathered,
completely nude.
completely
His
nude.
penis and balls the only thing not tarred and feathered. Just a pink ass dick.
His penis and balls were completely tarred and feathered.
I want to say that the
I would frame the Clintons, obviously.
of course.
Yeah.
We should kill Adam and say Hillary did it. Adam, you got to take one for the team, buddy.
I don't know. I think it's a good bit, honestly.
We're just gonna leave a fucking bloody pantsuit by you.
Yeah, and pizza.
Yeah. And really
I mean, it
go
does-
to town on your ass.
It does make you wonder, like, does this mean that every other hate crime was just two sexy Nigerians?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. And
Every
that-
church bombing,
Matthew
every
Shepard.
black church bombing.
two sexy Nigerian,
Apparently, Matthew
Nigerian
Shepard,
bodybuilders.
the guy that like wrote.
I mean, it is funny.
Little
to imagine.
BDSM.
Right, Elliot, Emmett Till just being fucking
Just
kidnapped by.
Nigerians in the 60s or
Yeah,
whenever it
right.
was.
Yeah, no, it was like the.
Emmett, why don't you come into our car? We are going to teach you how to lift weights. We are going to teach you how to do bodybuilding.
Apparently, they say that the Matthew Shepard thing.
Maybe Stonewall was a
wasn't
bunch of
hate,
gay guys
Wasn't a hate crime.
fighting over who got to fuck the Nigerians.
It was a drug deal gone wrong.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah. In the last couple of years, like the guy who like wrote the book on like the Laramie murder, like he said that he was like
Yeah, he was selling meth. Everybody knows.
selling-
Everybody knows the
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. The guys that beat him up were gay.
Yeah, he was gay with them.
What was he gayer?
Huh?
he was the
gayer
gayest
than them.
one.
Look, if he was the gayest one, it's still a hate
it's
crime.
shitty to discuss these things because then it's like people draw the conclusion that hate crimes are fake, and it's just like no,
Well, that's-
only the vast majority of them are.
Yeah, sure.
It's only most of them that are complete hoaxes.
Yeah, I mean, what a piece of shit that Jussie is.
Yeah.
What an absolute piece of Jussie. He expects people to call him that. His name's
Jussie?
Justin,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? He goes by Jussie. His name's Justin.
and that's what I'm
That is
assuming.
pretty gay.
What is fucked up is that like
I'm Jussie.
You have to remember he was
pretty gay.
He worked on the Mighty Ducks, and
Really?
yeah,
Jussie?
so it's like anything that guy does is like
Oh, he was
the-
probably molested.
yeah, right,
Okay. So now,
All right. He gets a pass then,
yeah.
because Emilio Estevez put a hockey stick in his ass.
I also don't know
No.
if we should offer the bad news of the show an official RIP.
yeah, let's give it up.
Well, I
we
don't know.
know?
I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't
Yeah.
want to preemptively announce
Let's not.
someone's death, but
A very important figure to the show.
central figure to the show.
Central, honestly.
Honestly, probably the third mic, if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. May have passed away today. Not sure yet.
But
We'll update you.
keep him in your prayers.
Yeah.
Ian's dead.
Ian's he's taking his own.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Ian.
He died in a tragic. He got hired as in one of those investigation discovery shows, and he was playing his own father.
Oh no!
He was doing the reenactment
In a reenactment.
kind of like a.
Police are saying that Jussie Smollett has hired stand-up comedian Ian Fidance to fake a hate crime against him. Just Ian running around on security cameras, a little cup of bleach. This is going to be really good for my career, man.
Ian took a $250 union non-union buyout.
Mm-hmm. The Nigerian guys got paid $1 million a piece, but
because they get residual.
Ian did it for $200. Ooh, you got the Jewel? You re-upping on the Jewel?
Yeah, just slapping a new pod in there.
What flavor you go with?
Mint.
Mint.
You know, reminds
Nice.
me of.
A cool
I don't have to brush my teeth anymore now that I do
just
mint
Jewel in the morning.
because it makes my whole
A mint
That's
Jewel up.
That is a joke from the movie.
Jewel.
No. I don't have to brush my teeth anymore. I smoke menthols. Is a
Oh.
joke from that
I'm
Tom
sure it's a joke.
that Tom Green movie.
Freddie got fingered.
I don't know. It's not Freddie Got Fingered.
Oh, the
What
one where
other-
they're trying to get
The
someone into Harvard.
burglars,
They're trying to get like their daughter into Harvard.
Euro
or some
trip.
shit.
No.
I know the one.
Let me look up Tom Green.
Yeah, hold on.
He eats
Stand tight- hold
he
tight,
eats a
everyone.
mouse in Euro Trip, right?
He's not in Euro trip.
Yeah, he is. He's their friend that's like still back at college.
No, you're thinking of Road Trip.
Road Trip.
I beat off. I mean, it's well
Because-
documented how much.
Yeah,
I beat
yeah.
off
What was that guy's
movie.
name? The main guy.
Stifler.
Stealing Harvard is the
Stealing
movie.
Harvard.
Yeah. Yeah. Jason Lee and Tom Green.
Well, I apologize once again. I didn't know.
Jason Lee, is he the guy in My Name Is Earl?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a Scientologist and a pro skateboarder.
Pro skateboarder.
Yeah.
You don't say.
You
You don't suck.
What's the guy's name? Brocken?
What?
I don't know.
The main guy in Road Trip.
What did you even say? Did you settle on what you wanted to say, or did you
Brocken.
Brocken, Breck?
Brocken's a Brecken?
What are you
Look up
talking
his
German?
name.
No, fuck you.
I'll look it up.
I won't do it.
He
Fuck
was like
you.
in a bunch of 90s comedies.
Breckenmeyer?
Breckenmeyer.
Yeah.
Oh, Breckenmeyer, yeah.
Whose middle name is Aaron, spelled like a girl.
Oh, bitch.
Brecken.
He
Aaron
looks
Meyer.
fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah, that guy's
He's got a
bitch.
little baby face.
He does.
I'll fuck. Hey, Breckenmeyer, if you're out there, I will fuck your ass up.
We're gonna kill you.
We're gonna fucking shoot you.
We're gonna
and
shoot you.
suck your cock
We're
when
gonna
you're
fucking
dead.
find you and
And we're
kill
gonna
you.
fuck your ass while you afterwards.
Every episode of this show now is just that we're gonna. Okay, doggies. This is the threat corner. This
This is a
official
public figure that we're officially threatening.
This is the legally liable for what we're about to say corner.
Paulo Costanzo. Remember this
That
guy who
sounds
just
fake.
played Jewish guys?
Oh yeah, I do.
But he
Who?
was Italian. Paulo Costanzo.
I don't remember.
I do remember him. That's kind of a shitty picture. You'd think that
It
would be a
is.
better one.
Me. But yeah, he was in Josie and the Pussycats, 40 Days and 40
Oh,
Nights.
hell yeah.
Scorched.
Josie
Dr.
and the
Dolittle
Pussycats.
3.
I saw that in theaters.
Did
Sixth
Dr.
grade.
Dolittle, was that the one with Janet Jackson?
No. Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh.
Sixth grade. Me, the crew. My man Benzie. You know, Laura. They all
Benzie,
live.
because he used to flip benzos.
His Ben and his last name started with a Z.
Oh, cool.
And they lived in the same part of Baltimore. And I remember it was a big thrill to get out of Greektown. My mom took me in the fucking Dodge Grand Caravan, which she still has, the 98. Whipped it over to fucking, they lived in like Walther Avenue in Baltimore for all my B-more heads. All my Northwest B-more heads. We went to some shitty fucking, I ate a bunch of popcorn, got diarrhea. Had to shit a bunch of times and tried to play it off. Everyone knew I was shitting a lot. It was pretty embarrassing.
So you missed most of the movie.
I missed a good chunk of the movie, but Tara Reid was in it and she was looking good.
She had those
The
jumbo
titty-
yum
The
yums.
titties weren't out yet.
Yeah.
I did want to smash Tara
Did
Reid,
she get
though.
a boob jobs?
Of course.
Yeah.
Remember her titty popped out and she didn't know what was happening?
Yeah.
And it was all fucked. The nipple was all
Iconic,
fucked up and
classic.
stitched together.
Yeah. Is
But
that what all boob jobs look like?
I think she just got in a bad one.
Well,
Or maybe it was
reductions,
healing.
reductions are the ones that look bad.
I've seen reduction.
I think I've
Just
seen one
further-
too.
evidence. I mean, we should pass legislation that makes women
100%. There's
Yeah.
never listen. Your body, your choice, except for titty reductions.
I'm not.
That's-
Look, I'm
listen,
not. I'm not a political.
Get as
guy.
many abortions as you want.
I'm not a political.
Carve
guy.
that pussy up like
You know?
a rotisserie chicken. I don't give a fuck.
There's nothing political
Keep
about
the
me.
titties pure and like God.
What about
created
for
them.
a sex change?
That's fine. Get as long as you get big tits.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if you get a reduction because you're getting top surgery because you want to become a man.
If you have hairy cherry titties, yes, you can chop them off.
Yeah.
But if they're still hairless and look good, sorry.
So you're gonna tell trans men that they
Trans
can't
men, you got to get
breasts.
hairy chests.
I disagree.
If you listen, if you have a hairless chest, you
what
can't
kind of
lock your
surgery?
titties
If you
off.
get any kind of like physical surgery, what would you do? Be taller, hair again, anything, but you only get one.
I would get my hands made larger.
Yeah.
I don't like the size of my hands. I feel like I have women's hands.
I would
It's always
want
bothered me.
That's
I would-
it.
I mean I don't
You
really
can do anything.
the
and
only
that's the one you pick.
the only
you
like
wanna,
insecurity.
upgrade your hands like 10%.
But every other part of your body
10%
is
bigger
like
hands.
every other part of your body is like a bitch body part.
your stupid nose.
I'm not really
Your
insecure
ugly
about
face.
anything, including my chest concavity.
But here's the thing: if you had bigger hands, the rest of you would look as tiny as it actually is.
I don't care, dude. You know when people go to Disneyland and they get Mickey hands?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wanna
I
look
want
that
that
big.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
get huge ass hands.
Actually, wait. Now that you said that, that seems pretty cool.
yeah, thanks,
Would you
dude.
wear? Would you?
I
wear,
would just get a job
Hulk
in a
fist?
factory, and they would be like, "Ah, fuck! It's a guy that's good at everything."
I
know.
know.
Like, oh, what are we doing? Putting cars together? And then I'm just with my giant,
just man paws.
yeah, just fucking
Yeah,
5.5
giant
foot hands putting the
5.5
cars together.
feet.
Just, just
Ripping a fucking pickup in half.
just manhole cover sized hands putting cars together.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
And they're like,
If
this
you had-
guy's saving America.
You could fuck 5 bitches with each finger.
No, I would go antlers.
Ooh, you would want
Giant
antlers.
fucking elk antlers.
That's
Okay.
cool.
That would be sick. And
Is
they,
that
Those
they,
are really
possible?
big.
they grow and then they fall off every season.
Your neck would have to be
My
much
neck would
stronger.
become sick, dude.
Yeah.
And it would carry all the way down my posterior chain.
That is
See, that's
true.
the thing, is like if I just had the antlers, you're talking
Yeah.
about walking around with 70 pounds on your head all day long. You would be ripped.
You would be ripped.
You would be in such good shape.
That is true.
And I'd be like 6'7".
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
get
true.
I get everything out of it.
That's so true. You
I
would be
know.
tall
I
technically.
Yeah.
get the stats. I'm fucking in shape as hell, and I have antlers.
That's true.
Well, not when the antlers fall off, then you go back to being 5'3".
Yeah,
It's
that's
just for the
true.
fucking winter.
Just for the, but then you stay
gives a shit,
indoors.
dude?
You hibernate.
I'm talking about beach body, big ass
Uh-huh.
antlers.
Big ass antlers.
Huge
Popping
neck.
volleyballs as you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
by.
I don't know. I think that if you got the antler surgery, I think people would think you're a bit of a show off.
No,
No,
I am.
I love it.
I am.
They're
a
like,
show
oh, here
off.
comes Nick. He's such
Yeah.
what a diva. Him and his
I-
big
he
ass
would
I
be.
antlers.
literally am a show off.
He would be. It would be cool.
All
I
right,
would
all
love
right.
to have those antlers.
Mine, I want everything the same, but I can dunk. I would want like an incredible vertical leap. I would want to be able to dunk,
Look
to
at-
jump like
I'm
So
pulling
you
up
get
elk
the extra
antlers. Look
bone
at
that
that,
back-
dude. That would be
back
me.
Mhm.
This is what I would look
that.
like.
Those are much bigger than I even.
Those are huge
envisioned.
antlers.
Those are really wide.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
like
not talking-
6 feet wide.
I'm not talking about a deer, dude. I'm talking about elk antlers.
Elk.
Just a whole fucking rack. I can keep my guns on
That's
it.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Just rifles.
Yep.
All
You
my-
could you could put shit up
All my
there.
outfits. You know,
Mhm.
you can use it as
Yeah,
a
as
closet.
a closet.
I have like 3 or 4 tracksuits on hangers coming off my fucking antlers.
I love it.
That would rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got pissed.
Doorways would be really annoying
No,
for
I
you.
just smash through that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
They're
that'd be
antlers. I would fucking just get a good distance from them
Uh-huh.
and then charge at the fucking doorway and just smash through it. With
You
my
get
fucking
good at
antlers.
fighting. You like start like headbutting
And then
people a lot.
at restaurants, they get mad at me, and you know, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't
Fuck
even,
your
you don't even
chandelier,
know what
bitch.
species I am. I might fuck your wife and create some sort of abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Better look out."
Some chimera.
That'd be funny if there was a
better look
superhero
out.
who was like,
Threatening people. That's the thing you're most excited about with antlers.
Hell yeah.
Watch out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny if you were a superhero.
Just tipping them at police officers. Sir, do not do that. I'm sorry. I'm just going back to minding my own business.
If you were,
They have their guns drawn on your antlers.
Fucking asshole.
Stand down. Stand down, sir.
Yeah.
There's just lasers pointing at all your every point of the antler.
Yeah.
My beautiful antlers.
Just me and Adam having a huge fight in the middle of Times Square. Him with his
big
giant hands.
Yeah.
And my antlers thrashing.
I'm jumping everywhere, dude. I got a 10-foot vertical. I'm hopping around. Just a little fat ball.
So
doing
you
like
get-
flips and shit in the
You
sky.
would get the extra bone that black people have in their knees.
Yeah, I would get
And
whatever.
then you would get antlers.
Mhm.
I would get. It would be funny if you like put on a superhero costume at night. You were fighting crime as like Elk Man.
Oh yeah.
And then during the day, you like worked as a reporter or whatever, but you still had the antlers.
You're just wearing a little hat over them that's poking through.
Yeah.
The antlers are completely poking.
And they're like, no one knows who this antler.
I like that, dude.
Yeah,
wow, we really figured it out here, boys.
that's a good idea.
I can't wait to dunk, dude.
I always like that you never really see, and I have never read any comic books ever, but with the exception of Spawn. But
I
you
read
never
The Watchmen.
You never see what.
Yeah, me
I guess I've read The Watchmen.
That's not like
I read
a
I read
comic.
half of The Watchmen.
It's a
Yeah.
graphic novel.
It's good, but
What's up with that pirate shit?
I got
in the
tired of
middle
looking
it?
at things.
They're making a show on HBO, by the way,
What is it?
of The Watchmen.
What's the pirate part about?
What's the? Oh, there's a
It's
pirate.
like a weird
aspect?
pirate part.
I don't know.
And I thought it was going to tie in at some point.
I just want to know if you see the blue man's dick.
I want to see that blue
cock.
cock,
Yeah.
baby. Get those Nigerians to play the blue guy.
Mhm.
Those guys are sexy.
Color him blue.
Just imagine like the gay like computer animator that had to work on Watchmen. Who's like, ooh, time to go to work.
I call the dick.
Just every day. Just
I'm the best dick man in the business. Okay, that's why they hired
That
me.
is
It's
true.
Harvey Firestein and,
Yeah.
and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my God.
That character just
I
teaches
learned
himself
computers.
Computers, yes. Yeah.
I know computers now. I do the best computers anyone's seen.
This man is so gay. He became the best computer programmer of all time.
They said they needed a penis. I said, oh, you've got the right guy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
How about the Blue Balls group? And they're all like making out. They're all making out and they're about to fuck, but they're like biting each other and sucking air through their teeth.
I
They're like,
love this.
not now. We have to play the drums. Just like grabbing each other's crotches.
Come on,
and
give it to me, you fucking piece
just
of
fuck
shit.
me. They're like, no,
Fuck my ass.
I told you we have to play the wet drums.
The Blue Balls group is incredible.
Yeah.
I
Just
told you about
making
that
out
kid
in
that-
such a gay way.
That kid that I went to high school with, who every year for Halloween would wear a blue man. He'd be Blue Man Group,
Yeah.
and his goal, like he like practiced drums and stuff. His goal was to be a blue man after he graduated high school. And then his senior year, he found out that you had to be between 5'8" and or like 5'10" and 6'2".
No, it's 5'8".
I think it's 5'10"
No,
and
it's
6'2", and he
5'8".
was
I'm allowed
short.
to
He
be
was
in
like
the
5'6".
No.
No, it's actually 5'7"
he
3/4.
cried.
Yeah. No, we've looked into it.
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do it.
He cried at school because like someone was like, "I don't think you're big enough." He's like, "I definitely am. I've been practicing drums, dude.
That's
I'm
so
like ready."
awesome.
And they're like, "I don't think you are."
What a stupid dream.
And then
I know.
he
It's also,
cried at
like,
school.
The thing about them is that they're blue. Why the fuck is there a height requirement?
Yeah,
don't talk.
yeah.
So what if they don't talk?
Well, that's the two things. They don't talk. They
Most
blue.
drummers don't talk. That's how bands work.
No, some bands you got the singer as the drummer.
Wait, they talk. Don't
Phil
they?
Collins, you know, drummer and singer.
Yeah, I said
That's such a
most.
weird guy to be.
Phil
Isn't there
Collins.
another? No, to be the drummer and singer. Husker Du, don't they have a drummer singer?
Yeah, the Monkees, the Mickey from the Monkees
No,
used to sing.
Davy Johnson was the singer.
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
The same as Pirates
Hey,
of the
hey,
Caribbean.
we suck penis. We love to give each other head.
So they were a fake made for TV band, right?
Mhm, yeah, but they had bangers.
And then all the money that came from that, the two producers took, and then they made it into a production company, and that is where they got the funding to make Easy Rider.
Wow.
So that wouldn't have happened unless the Monkees TV
Slow
show was-
ride.
Yeah.
Suck my penis.
Easy Rider, the worst movie of all time.
Yeah, I think it's good. Suck me. The Blue Balls group. I'm going to be thinking about that for a while.
That is good.
Fuck me, fuck my ass. Please, just holding his blue ass apart. Even his asshole is blue. Put your throbbing blue cock in my ass.
What's Dr. Manhattan's deal? Is he like controls atoms? So
Yeah,
he's
he's
Also,
energy.
He's the smartest guy in the world or something.
He's really smart. He controls everything. He
I
can
thought
be
He's not
big.
human.
No, I
though,
thought
right?
I thought isn't Ozymandias the smartest guy in the world, and then Dr. Manhattan?
No,
just
he's the
controls
gayest and blondest.
No, I thought he was the guy that knows everything.
Yeah, that's gay. He loves all the gossip.
Then what? But Dr. Manhattan, he's just like he's made out. He's like
made out of energy and
He's made out of
controls
energy.
energy.
Yeah. But he's not the smartest person.
I think
But
he's
why
the most
when he's on the
all-knowing.
moon and he's looking back at Earth and he's like these stupid humans or
Yeah.
whatever.
Because he's superhuman. That doesn't mean
He's not human.
He's
Is he
not.
like Superman?
He
He's from
was a
different
guy
planet?
who went into like a particle fuck.
Oh, and he got fucked
fucker-upper.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got his whole shit fucked up.
his blue.
And then
cock.
first he was only eyeballs or something, and then he was an eyeballs and a pair of nuts.
Oh yeah, he was like eyeballs and nerves.
Yeah, the nervous system.
And then his dick grew. It was
And
just
then
a
his
dick.
cock came out of the blue.
Yeah, it was a blue.
Blue ass dick.
Because he has that girlfriend. He gave her cancer by
Fucking.
Nailing
by
down the
teleporting
pussy.
her constantly. No, he would teleport people. Then he gave all
That's
his
right.
friends cancer.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he's like sad.
Yo, that sucks dick.
I know. That's the funniest part of the book.
That is hilarious. I didn't
He's
realize
like,
that.
he's like, "Bitch, motherfuckers, check this out at a party."
Yeah.
You know, and then
We're in
like,
China. Just
Where's my
like-
part? Here we go. Cabo San Lucas, baby. And then everyone's like, yeah. Yo, Eric's brought us to Cabo. Yo, I'm going to teleport Phil and April to Cabo San Lucas with my mind.
I'm gonna give him cancer.
I'm going to
Dr. Bam Hatton.
Yo, it's 4 a.m. and I've teleported at the interior of a porta potty above Phil's face.
Oh, come on, Bam. What is this shit from a porta potty?
Actually, speaking of the Blue Man Group, did you see Bam's Instagram post yesterday?
No.
It was Phil in blue, like he was all blue, and it was like Disney has cast a new genie for Aladdin.
Bam, please come on the show, man.
Bam, open invite.
Yeah,
Slow ride.
I would love that.
We got to go to Bam Castle Bam, dude.
Yeah, we should all buy houses.
Pay
in
respect,
Westchester.
Dude, honestly, let's buy the 4 houses or the 3 houses around it.
In Westchester, PA.
just move there,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, and then just do the podcast over loudspeakers, directed at Phil's head. Yo, it's 4 a.m. and we're doing a podcast in Phil's bedroom.
It would honestly be such an honor to do the podcast in Phil's bedroom at 3 a.m. Like, to be a part of a way to fuck with Phil.
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
Come on, Bam.
Come on, Bam.
Don't sunk my dick.
Don't sunk my dick, Bam. Come on, Bam. I'm straight. Dr. Bam Hatton. Yeah, so anyway, that was a pretty good novel.
Yeah. I count that as a book.
It's a book that I've read.
Yeah.
That, Catcher in the Rye, The Giver.
yeah. Stav's the 5 books he's read.
The
CCS
color,
magazine.
The Color Purple,
Yes, man.
The Bluest Eye.
Were you ever a skate shoes fat guy?
Never.
You should
No.
do that for a bit.
No.
I would love if you had the Big J trajectory, and this ends for you becoming like a fucking Kmart cool kid section
Yep.
skate shoes fat guy.
No, I was never.
Just wearing Osiris D3s. Do
Yeah,
you remember
yeah.
those shoes?
I miss those
the
completely.
ugliest shoes of all time.
Yeah, I
the
remember
Osiris's
those.
were those
They were
huge
huge.
ones. Yeah.
I don't mind a huge shoe. I have the Ewings. They're pretty cool. Although the Ewings are the ones that got my foot snapped.
Stavin
true.
some etnies doing the fucking like this.
Yeah,
move.
the West Side.
Yeah,
the like fat, ironic West Side.
Yeah. His fight. No, I think this
Oh.
is Mad Motherfucking Wicked Clown Love. I don't know if it's it's West Side, but it's also I
West
think a
Side
double, I
Upside
think.
Down is M.
Yeah, but then you got like fingernail polish.
Oh no,
yeah.
I'm never gonna be one of
Yeah,
those
dude,
guys.
a lip ring.
No, dude.
Just
That is
fucking
not.
no hair.
That's not. I
no
know.
hair, but you're still doing the hair flip
Yeah.
move all the time. Yeah.
I know exactly the kind
Yeah,
of fat guy
girl
you're talking
jeans,
about.
yeah.
But that isn't me. That was
Girl
never
jeans
me.
made for husky girls. Yeah.
I got them at Rainbow Plus.
An upside down, an upside down visor. Fucking.
I
yeah.
did try visors for a hot sec.
Oh, I had a visor a couple months.
I wanted tip. I wanted frosted
bleached
tips
yeah.
so bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
It's so
me
funny.
pitching that to my dad.
The idea
Oh
that
my
like
God.
a fat kid could clean it up at all.
Yeah.
Just that's what's missing.
Yeah.
Frosted tips, and not the excessive amount of frosted flakes that I consume every fucking morning.
No, I wasn't this big. I was like a chubby little fat boy. I wasn't like a fat sloppy
Yeah.
mess at this point.
Okay.
I was, bitch.
I mean, I've seen that picture of you on your fridge. You can't be more than like 10 years old there. And you're
I was
already-
cute.
You were morbidly obese.
I was not morbidly obese, man. I was a cute little fat boy.
You looked almost exactly the same as you do now. except
no,
you
I had
hair.
I did not have
It's
titties.
so funny they say morbid. Like that's the adjective.
Well, it's up there
that
with
they use.
profoundly retarded.
Yeah, morbidly.
They call people profoundly retarded.
Yeah.
Nice.
If your retardation is profound, we should replace the R slur with profound.
Oh yeah,
You say, "Oh, it looks like your son's profound."
incredibly profound.
He seems pretty profound to me.
Oh, he really profoundly shit his pants right now.
What is it now? Intellectually disabled.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That one's too long to ever become a slur. I think
ID,
they did the right move with that. Well, it used to be LD
little dick.
and then MR. Yeah, little dick.
Your son's brain is little dicked. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your son's brain has a little dick.
Yeah. A classic comedy setup, a doctor saying the wrong thing, which honestly continues to be fun.
Will never not be funny.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but your son is gay.
See, right there.
Yeah, I know.
Like imagining him reading the chart.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
sighing.
it
There's
said-
no easy way to say this.
it says here that I'm gay.
Yeah, himself. That's the best
The
one.
doctor?
He's reading
Yeah.
you his results. Your chart says
Well,
he's gay.
it doesn't look good. It says here that I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Yeah, but what about my
oh,
cancer?
yeah, no, the cancer's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at a picture of a nude man.
I'm hard.
On his
And I
clipboard?
feel the blood rushing to my penis.
And it's turning me on.
Fuck.
Yeah. There should be a sketch show that is nothing but bad doctor sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just like, and the audience never picks up on it, that for whatever reason, every sketch is a. I'm trying to find, I wish I could find, I guess I gotta have to just go back on torrent sites and download it, but all of Mad TV to rewatch. I rewatched again the other day. Remember the pool show, the Hustler sketch?
No.
It's like Aries Spears and some black guys just playing pool at a dive bar. And then fucking Will Sasso comes in like a pinstripe suit and a fedora. And he's like, "Say, fellas, what are you doing? Playing a friendly game of pool?" And he's like, "Oh, come on, man. You're a hustler, right?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Nope. Just a guy trying to enjoy the game." You know? And then I forget that tall actor's name. Not Michael McDonald, but the other guy. Kind of like bird-like features, but he's
Oh
like,
yeah, who did the crazy eyes caffeine guy?
yeah.
I don't remember his name either.
Well, he's in like a also a pinstripe suit, and he's like, "Listen, I've never met this guy before. In fact, I walked in 3.5 minutes before he did." Like,
That's so good.
I mean, it's so fucking stupid, but like
That's hilarious.
he's like, "I guess you won $20 fair and square. What do you say we up the ante a bit?" He's like, "No, come on, man. I know you're a hustler." And then they have
Yeah.
like a montage of him being bad at pool. And then he's like, "Well, there you go, $1 million." He's like, "What do you say we up the ante a bit? Just a friendly game for $5 million?" And the guy's like, "No, I think I'm good, man. I'm just gonna leave with the $1 million." He's like,
That's
"Wait,
where it
you
gets
get-"
really stupid. They picked $1 million. Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that line,
yeah.
like, you know, like, "Damn it, how much do we have left? Oh, I don't know, about $800 million." Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nowhere for sale. You can't buy like DVD box sets.
No, I think Shout Factory had like the first 4 seasons on DVD, but that's out of print.
Damn.
It's
Damn,
crazy how much
super
like
rare.
you feel like there's so much media that's like readily available, but there's not really.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
movies I go looking for that just are not published.
Yeah.
Also, until like
Hulu
Hulu just
has-
put it on, but until then, I
King
can't find King of the Hill
Apocalypto
anywhere.
is really hard to find.
King of the Hill was on Netflix forever though, and they took it
In the
off.
very beginning, yeah. In college, we used to just watch that shit.
The best.
It's awesome. But
I
yeah, it's
have
on
I have
Hulu now.
most of King of the Hill on Apple TV.
I just watched the episode where they go to Japan, and it made me miss our trip.
Oh
to
yeah,
Japan.
yeah. His brother.
He
or
finds out
something?
he has a brother.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
oh man,
There-
I have a brother.
There go those hill
There go
boys.
those Hill brothers.
Yeah, he's
I
like-
wonder what them Hill brothers are
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to.
yeah. Just smiling at the
Just
idea of
smile.
having a brother. Hank is so cute, man.
Asian Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cute.
And him marveling at the bullet train. It's like, we have to go faster. How fast is this going? And it's like whatever 300 miles an hour. It's like, oh wow.
I love that app. It's a nice two episode arc.
Rare for King of the Hill.
Well, that and the one where Peggy breaks her legs. That's another 2 episode arc.
And the one where the Megalomart explodes early on, where Buckley dies. Luann could. You know, I don't want to be horny for a cartoon here in public and everything, but
Coming up on Cartoon Stuff has declared he would have sex with.
All right,
Luann top.
let's do a power ranking. Jessica
Okay.
Rabbit.
Luann
number
Top, the butterfly from Mario Party.
no, that's
Yes.
too cartoonish.
Yeah, but you got horny at the butterfly.
Did I?
from Mario. Yes, you did.
All right, I guess throw it on the list. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but
Nala, the girl lion.
I guess, but I'm not that. Jasmine. I mean, every
Jasmine
Disney
is the
princess.
hottest Disney princess.
No, Belle is.
What?
Jasmine's
Get
hot.
out of here, you
Donkey
trad motherfucker.
Come on,
dude.
bro.
Belle's the hottest.
Why?
dude.
Because she breathes? Because she's a nerd?
Because she's a bitch.
that nerd ass
she's a
bitch?
fucking uptight bitch.
She's
What do you
wearing
mean?
that. she's wearing that
She's a
fucking
fucking snob.
big dress.
Just some like
Fuck
school
her.
marmy fucking bitch.
Yeah, fuck her.
Jasmine's like a
got the
rich,
titties
That-
out.
this guy's like, all right,
Persian
here's my
girl.
mansion. Like,
Oh,
have
you
this
know
like
she's
rent.
a
tiger.
freak.
Yeah.
and she's probably wants to be a virgin, so you're fucking her in the ass,
Yeah.
and then she's sucking dick, ass to mouth.
You know she got her dad the sold until like she like went
Right, well,
away.
we'll start off with the worst. Sleeping Beauty is garbage. Trash.
No, she's
yeah, I
like
would say she's,
Absolutely. Well, Pocahontas is the worst.
No.
What?
Disgusting.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, I know the drawing is nice, but imagine an actual Native American. Am I wrong here?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
a,
dude.
A woman
I
that
would
looks like the
fuck- I
Redskins
would fuck,
logo.
I would fuck Lilo and Stitch probably.
Yeah.
Isn't that a child and
It's
an alien?
It's a child.
Well, you figure out which one. Maybe both.
Lilo's older brother or sister.
No, I would fuck.
She's hot.
A man who was released
Moana?
after fucking an alien was rearrested after it was proven that the alien is actually 3.
Moana. Isn't that also a child?
Moana, yeah. Well, I don't know what you mean. Mulan as a guy.
Moana's a guy.
I would fuck her.
The actor Jackie Chan, who played the voice of one of the characters in
Mulan.
Mulan.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Fiona as ugly.
Oh,
That's not Disney though.
Yeah.
No, that's DreamWorks, bitch.
I think that's a bad story. It always made me upset
Shrek.
when she went back
Ariel's
to being
hot, but
busted.
she doesn't have a pussy.
That's not true, dude.
It's all
She got-
pussy, dude. It's all. You just stab the middle
Ariel
of the
is
fish parts
Ariel
and fuck
is
whatever you want.
Ariel is maybe one of the hottest ones. And there's a pussy
Jasmine
there.
over Ariel for sure.
There's a pussy there.
She's got a fish a cloaca.
That's
I don't
what
know.
birds
That's a
have.
bird
have.
thing.
That's what birds have.
What do fish have?
Fish definitely have pussies,
They have
right?
an egg sac. or
No,
something?
they just
Oh yeah,
lay
they have egg
eggs.
sex.
She would just fucking squirt eggs out of her pussy and then you'd beat off onto
Yeah,
them.
but then when she went to Earth,
she could suck your dick though.
she got legs and a pussy and lost that voice. So you don't have to hear her talk
Man,
back.
Yes.
Nobody
bro.
ever talks-
Ideal woman.
Nobody
huh?
ever talks about titty fucking Ursula though. You don't hear about that.
No,
bitch.
Ursula's a lesbian.
I don't care.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be into it.
How do you know?
I want consent,
How
bro.
do you know?
I would think she's clearly
How
a
do you
big
know?
lesbian.
Let me ask you this: how do you know?
I guess I don't technically know. Oh damn! Oh, I think I'm getting sick. That was the worst fart I've ever smelled in my life.
No.
Oh God! Good Christ! It smells like fucked up rotten eggs. No.
Oh my God.
It smells like popcorn and eggs and
It's
shit.
only over there by you. I don't.
Really? You're not getting
hopefully
any
I
of
didn't
it?
Speak too soon.
I think you're cursing yourself.
No, I know. That's why I want to get away from.
Smart
you
move, brother. I don't blame
permanently.
you.
I never want to see you again in my life.
Fuck. I have been feeling weird. Maybe I'm getting sick.
Yeah.
I'm
gotta-
stoked about tomorrow night, guys.
What's tomorrow?
Nick, are you
night?
coming?
What?
We're going to South Brooklyn
For what?
Dosh's
for
B-Day.
Josh's birthday. We're
No,
going to
I'm
Brighton
going
Beach.
I have to go to the gym.
I thought you said you were coming. I thought you said I'm down.
Yeah, but then I mean, I said I would if I didn't have to go to the gym instead.
You didn't say the second part.
Look, you know me. You know I spend 8 hours in the morning, 8 hours at night. The Arnold strategy.
That's
Wait,
right.
there's a black Disney princess
Yeah,
from the
Moesha.
she fucked a frog.
Yeah, it's the Princess and the Frog.
They made her fuck a frog.
It's pretty new though. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it.
What's the Princess and the Frog?
It's like the New
Yeah,
Orleans
yeah, I
theme.
agree. I agree. Belle's fine as fuck. Dude.
Yeah,
Dude, Jasmine #1 though.
Snow White's trash. She's like one of those like
trash, dude. She looks like a grandma.
yeah. Snow White looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow White. I'd rather fuck the evil bitch.
Sleeping
Or like
Beauty.
Snow
Sleeping
Way.
Beauty is
Snow
not trash,
thanks.
dude. Sleeping Beauty is
Snow
fine,
thanks.
actually.
She's just a regular
Oh
blonde
yeah,
bitch.
sorry. I was thinking of Snow White.
Snow White
not
trash.
Sleeping Beauty. Aren't they the same?
No, Sleeping Beauty's blonde.
I
No,
would-
Sleeping Beauty isn't that the?
No.
Sleeping
Snow
Beauty is-
White.
Snow White is asleep. and
Oh yeah, you're right.
Snow White
they are
is
the same.
They're the
Snow
same
White.
fucking
No,
thing.
no,
yeah,
no, no.
she eats an apple that makes her sleep.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
then because
the
all
fuck?
back in the day it was all about
Aren't they
making
the
the Broads
same?
go to sleep. So
Wait,
you could,
wait. What's Maleficent in? Snow White
Maleficent
or
is in
Sleeping
Sleeping
Beauty?
Beauty.
So who's the fucking bad guy in Sleeping Beauty or Snow? Wait, what?
Maleficent is Sleeping Beauty,
Oh,
and she pricks her finger on a.
The poison apple.
Wait, who's
No.
the apple
She's
is-
like
Snow White and-
sewing or something, and she pokes her finger on like a.
No, you're right because Sleeping Beauty is that
Yeah.
blonde bitch, but there's way too much
Oh,
overlap.
Snow White has the
Snow
evil.
White, the apple.
Isn't she the one with the? No, that's Cinderella.
It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. She eats a poison apple. She goes to sleep, and then the prince kisses her, and she wakes up. Right?
Yeah, what the fuck? Sleeping Beauty and Snow White is the same shit.
It's the same.
Except
shit.
one's got midgets.
Yeah.
Does Sleeping Beauty not have midgets?
Sleeping.
Sleeping Beauty has the dwarves.
No, that's Snow White.
Snow White has the dwarves.
Snow White and the Seven.
Is
Dwarfs.
Maleficent and oh no, fuck. This is fucked up.
You think there's porn of that, like dwarf
Hell yeah, of
porn?
course.
Yeah, for sure.
What the
Like a
fuck is the difference
gangbang?
between Sleeping Beauty and Snow White? This is Is Prince Eric the guy that fucks them both?
Prince Eric is fucking the Little Mermaid.
Oh. Who the fuck is the prince? This is fucked up.
Oh,
This is fucked up, bro.
Yeah, this is Sleeping Beauty. This blonde bitch.
Yeah, the blonde bitch. She's the
She's
one with
hot.
Maleficent. Okay.
she's with Maleficent.
Then who the fuck is the Snow White bad guy?
is
The
another
wicked-
witch.
Oh, just an uglier version of Maleficent.
No. Snow White is a evil queen.
What?
Is Snow White the same as Sleeping Beauty? Both Snow White and Sleeping Beauty are princess. Both are put into, I guess it's from a Chinese website. Both are put into deep sleep by which? Let's see, Snow White has 7 dwarfs. Take care of her and Aurora. Sleeping Beauty has her fairy godmothers. We all know that fairies are
fairy godmothers.
But that's Cinderella, isn't it? Doesn't she have a fairy godmother?
Are Snow White and Sleeping
Cinderella
Beauty.
has
This shit's
a fairy
bullshit,
godmother.
bro.
They made the same
Sleeping
movie.
Beauty is just Snow White plus Cinderella.
Dude, this is great. This is some Chinese girl's blog about 626 of Are Snow White and Sleeping Beauty the same character?
Mm-hmm.
It's not because I'm the big fans of fairy tales, but just recognized both from piece to piece collecting of my sweet niece, let me say, binder. She has been collecting
What?
a lot of drawing papers into her binder. The most are Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. At first, from figuring out the outfit of them, and now it's just...
Now it's just the day laborer.
and then you see the beauty of my fluid mind.
You're going from bit to bit.
Yeah, I just can't stay in one place, baby.
A fluid-filled
The
mind.
most are Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. At first, from figuring out the outfit of them, are Snow White and Sleeping Beauty the same character? Is Snow White Sleeping Beauty or in reverse? Let me remind you a second. All right. Well, this isn't going to go anywhere, but it's very funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Folks, take my word for it.
Fuck Disney for that one. But yeah, Snow White is trash.
I don't think I ever saw Sleeping Beauty. Snow White, I definitely saw.
I saw Snow White in the theaters.
No, you didn't.
I did.
That shit came out in like
I'm not
1931.
the original motherfucker. I saw it
Yeah,
in like
they play those movies in the theaters.
yeah.
No, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in like a small theater. I think
Remember
now
that?
it's a porn theater.
You remember you go to movie theaters and they used to have local advertisements?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Go check out fucking Sprockets or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Movie theaters also used to not have like amphitheater seating.
Right.
They never had stadium seats.
No.
That was like a new thing.
Yeah, it'd just be a fucking room.
It's just a flat room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would suck to be in the back sometimes.
Yeah.
But I went to the one on Patterson Park that's now a porn theater. That's where I saw Snow White.
I
Yeah.
think that was still a porn theater.
Oh yeah, I was just watching the porn.
You
over-
molested it.
Yeah, my aunt who, R.I.P.
I am
died
taking
when I
my
was a
fat
child.
nephew to be molested. I'm taking my big fat nephew.
I
to
was
be,
not a big fat kid at that point.
My
to get
I
his
was a
big-
cute little fat
his
boy.
big fat titty sucked on.
I didn't have big fat titties,
my
man.
nephew is he's so fat that I learned a new word called morbid.
Because she was an English teacher. Thank you very much.
fat nephew is big.
She did not
My
have an
phylus
accent.
Big fat
nephew.
Moved here in high school. She lost her accent. Thank you.
But his big fat titties have
I did
never
not
been.
have big fat titties.
I call him Titi boy.
We bring him to the movie theater and all the other boys suck his big fat titties. Well, look at Snow White.
No, all the other boys did not suck my big titties while looking at Snow White.
Dude, this movie is good. I really like this movie.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to my aunt. Gone too soon. Fucking Greek hospital. She died of pneumonia, dude. Fucking totally treatable.
A lot of
Greek
people
hospital
die-
in
die-
Greece?
A lot of people die of pneumonia.
Yeah, but fuck. Yeah, in some dumbass little island in Greece.
Oh shit!
Mamma Mia? You see that shit?
My stepsister's husband has fucking sepsis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's in the hospital right now.
What is that? Like shit gets in your blood?
It's a blood infection, but like you have like 50% of the time you fucking die. I gotta. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
How
follow
did
up
he
with
get
that.
from what?
I don't know. I
From
found
an
out.
infection?
I found out yesterday, but they're all at the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude. Hope that guy doesn't die.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah. Don't die, man.
Yeah. Keep kicking, brother.
Yeah.
That
Nah,
is not the
it's-
person we were talking about from earlier. By
Oh
the way.
yeah, it's not. No, I guess I get. It seems like he's gonna be okay, but that shit is.
Yeah,
Like,
that sucks.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You just die from the dumbest shit of all
Mhm.
time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People are pretty fucking fragile.
I know.
Not me though. I have antlers.
Powerful.
Powerful
Just
beast.
fucking come in and do the next one on
Just-
fucking Saturday. Nick's
Just me
like,
running through Central Park being hunted by the
nude,
Jumanji guy.
completely naked, ripped though, because you're fucking
Just smelling the ground and looking around.
Yeah.
Just avoiding hunters.
trying to fuck a deer.
Yeah.
Just
Just trying to eating fish out of the stream.
Berries.
Hell yeah, dude. I would love that. To just be some kind of mythical forest beast
That's right.
that's hunted for his magic.
For his beautiful magic antlers.
Because society can't understand different people.
Yeah, they cut off the antlers, and then there's a hunter holding them. He's like, I can see it now. I can see which hate crimes are fake. I have the vision.
I remember every show on UPN ever.
Nick without his powers, man. That's sad.
Yeah, he's
dude.
Samson.
That is
But you cut his
sad.
antlers off.
Thinking about you without your special powers. Oh my god.
It's like he can make eye contact and have fulfilling emotional relationships.
Yeah.
but
He still can't
No,
do
no,
that.
he
but
can,
he just
but it's
doesn't know.
Just a
Yeah.
Renaissance painting of me like bleeding out of my head next to a stream on a rock, and some hunter holding it. That would rule.
that would be a cool way to go out, man.
Yeah, dude. I got my antlers ripped off.
If I was a mythical beast, I'd be the horny little satyr.
Yeah.
That little fucking half goat motherfucker that was always trying to get pussy with his little goat dick.
Mm-hmm.
He was also the Danny DeVito's character in Hercules. They based it off of that guy. It's a very horny guy, though. You never see his cock in the movie, but in Greek mythology, you could see his cock all the time. That was another hot Disney bitch, the bitch from Hercules that died or whatever,
Yeah.
and was tricking Hercules, promising the pussy.
Smirkules. That's what I call Nick Sandman. my personal Smirkules.
Smirkules.
Little Smirkules. Soon to be fourth mic on the show. No one would hire him except one brave podcast.
So, have you ever seen your dad's penis, Nick?
He's just smiling.
Yeah. Tell us if you've seen your dad's penis. Suck my dick.
Succocules. How about that? How about a Greek god named Succocules?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, Hercules was half god. He was
He's
a
a
demigod.
dem-
Yeah, his mom sucked Zeus's dick and
Zeus
got
was
pregnant.
getting pussy, brother.
Yeah.
Zeus was
He's
out there
fucking
changing
humans.
forms.
He come down to earth,
fucking
turn himself
bulls,
into a guy with
fucking
antlers.
birds.
Damn, I wish I had those antlers. That would
You fuck
honestly that would
peacocks and
solve
shit.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Not
like
like angel wings.
I've tried all. No, fuck that, dude.
Huge angel wings. Like
we
that
talking
movie
about?
Legion.
Were we talking about giving up your dick so you could fly? After 2 days, I'd be like, fuck this, man. I want my dick
dude.
back.
This sucks.
Sunburned. You're so close to the sky.
I'm
You're
showing my fucking dick.
I want to fuck.
I miss my dick.
I miss my dick. I'll take the fucking train.
It's a non-reversible procedure.
Yeah, I would definitely not do that, man.
Lose your dick to be able to fly?
I don't want to. I mean, I want to jump high, but I want a dick as well.
I would lose my dick to have a bigger dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate trade-off.
Yeah, the ultimate Sophie's choice.
But it's a different kind of dick. You don't recognize it. It's a different shade.
yeah, it requires being beaten off in a different way.
Would you prefer antlers or being
That would be
able
great.
to fly?
Relearning a new dick.
Yeah, it would almost be like sucking
Antlers
a man's
are learning how to
cock.
fly. Fly probably.
Yeah, fly.
Yeah.
Antlers are stupid as shit.
Huge
antlers
angel
are
wings
cool.
like that movie with John Travolta, City of Angels.
I want to be majestic. I would prefer
Or
to
no,
be
Nick
majestic
Cage.
than to be able
An
to fly.
angel is more majestic than a fucking.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be an angel. You'd just be a guy that can fly.
Oh, no wings.
No, I mean maybe you have the wings. It's up to you.
No,
In
I
fact,
don't. I don't want wings.
No wings and being able to fly is better because the wings imply exercise.
True.
Yeah.
I want. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
I
want
want
the
the
wings.
superpower.
I would
Yeah.
phenomenal.
No, I don't want the
wings.
wings. Fuck the wings. Because then what if someone shoots the wings?
You can make them real small too.
But what if someone fucking stabs you in the wing, you idiot? Then you can't
Yeah,
fly
but it's
anymore.
mostly feather. The muscle part is only like.
But it can get
top.
fucked up. Is the point?
I'll get fucked up, but like you know what? I would have that secret like mafia doctor that like.
It wouldn't. No, they
No,
wouldn't know how to
just go
deal with
see
a
him,
wing.
he'll snitch
You
it
need
up.
to see a vet, dude.
Yeah, they're all vets that do like removing bullets and stuff for the mafia.
Okay, what if someone cuts your wing off, bitch? Then you can't fly, and you have half a wing.
Who's gonna cut my wing off?
Some ass, some
Why do you think I
some
have so
hater.
many enemies?
Enemies. How many Entenmann's cakes?
Yeah. Let's get Entenmann's after this.
What if you got too fat?
My wings are so huge and powerful. Do you understand how big vultures are? Or like, what's the biggest bird? A condor?
A condor. Yeah.
Yeah.
No wings is the better way to go. Unless they were like robot steel.
I feel
wings.
like
This from
chicks.
Quora. What is the symbolic meaning of a man with antlers? It alludes to a concept or an idea of ancient gods of our mythologies of a decent predator and predated relationship.
What?
Bit like a lion is a stoic. I feel like
This seems like it's
Everyone-
generated. Like
yeah, everyone is Chinese. online now.
yeah. Yeah. I don't think there is any
A
symbolism.
stag is masculinity, very pure masculinity. There's no element of nurture or of mothering. It is also the expansion of the mind, pure masculine mind and consciousness.
Sounds like some Joe Rogan
Yeah,
experience. Type
sounds
shit.
a lot better than fucking wings.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
But flying is cooler.
Joe Rogan bit. Now, what do you think? Would you, if I had antlers, just 4.5 hours long? So what we just did, but
Yeah.
30 minutes long.
30 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Let's keep talking. Let's see if we can get to 30.
Yeah. I would love it if this is just a 6-hour show where, it's just like, right. So what are some of these alternative medicines that people are looking into? What are the implications for bodybuilding? Some of this stuff? It's like my mind goes to, we say professional athletes can't use steroids, but if they have genetically modified antlers that they're playing with.
That should be fair.
You
You should be able to play baseball.
Should that be fair? Should women be allowed to have antlers? Should we be allowing women with antlers to compete in mixed martial arts? I don't have these answers.
If two guys with antlers did MMA, it would be kind of boring, though.
I think the antlers, like women would want to fuck you, and they wouldn't be able to understand why.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think it would be freakish and like off-putting. I think like
You would look awesome.
I think like
Oh, you would.
they
fuck,
would want to get their
Fuck
cunts
everyone.
stuffed.
You would fuck so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'd be like, I fucked that guy with antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I need antlers.
Does Joe
now.
Rogan
See,
like do?
The other
Yeah,
thing,
you're
man,
right, you're right.
Everybody thinks that the dumb shit that spills out of my head is poorly thought out and just the product of like mental illness or stupidity.
Right.
But there's
Which
a
it
source,
is.
which it's not.
Yeah, which it is.
Which
But
is
you
not.
stumble into something cool this time.
No.
Yeah.
Every time, Every time, it's a good idea. Every time, it's a good idea.
Damn, I would still pick that.
Remember that
flying,
time I
though.
said I wanted to be a poisonous gas?
That was awesome.
That's also
That
good.
was really funny.
A poisonous gas with antlers.
Oh, you have to pick, brother, because the gas has no form,
Mm-hmm.
no mortal coil.
Yeah. I guess Satan has antlers.
No, those aren't antlers. Those are horns. Those are horns.
Oh, yeah. Would you get like a bighorn sheep kind of situation?
Those are horns, not antlers.
Yeah, I know, but like, would you go for that?
You know what? I think
I had the
those.
option between the two of them. and
Not if you had the
thought-
option.
No, I thought about the bighorn thing before I even said antlers, and then I changed it to antlers before I spoke.
Like a ram, you mean?
Who was the guy from Mortal Kombat that had that bighorn sheep thing? Was that Goro? Or
No, Goro had a little ponytail.
Goro had a ponytail. Who was the guy that was like, he had like a horse body maybe?
Yeah, he was a devil.
And then he had like antler. He had bighorn sheep.
I don't know. Say ram.
Ram.
Bighorn sheep sounds stupid.
Ram. The bighorn sheep is the state animal of Nevada.
Motaro was the...
Motaro.
Damn, this cat is so fucking cute, man.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
cat.
it's a really nice cat.
She's a nice gal.
You gotta take her to the vet, though, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
She's
don't you
probably
got
never
to?
been.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
She needs like shots and stuff, doesn't she?
We all get ringworm.
You need to get
I
her.
do have ringworm again, actually.
You do?
Yeah, I got a
Then
little
it's
bit.
this fucking cat.
You need to get her
No,
pussy.
I got ringworm before the cat showed up.
You need to get her pussy shut down, dude.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
'cause I'm
she's
getting-
gonna start going into heat and stuff.
This is me.
Oh,
before I
yeah.
fucked, dude.
What?
This that move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the graphic of Motaro getting ready to fight. I guess it's from what? MK4?
I don't know. I never played those later ones.
Oh, I guess he was in Mortal Kombat 3.
Suck my penis! Suck
Dun,
my
dun,
dick
dun,
off!
dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
Having
dun.
sex. Sonia. Sonya's
We
gross.
did that one. Sonya's hot.
Liu Kang is hot. No, but he's gay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't fuck her. Do not fuck Sonya.
I'm gay.
Sucking dick.
Sucking dick.
Being
Being
gay.
gay.
Having sex.
Having gay
Look what they
sex.
did to Sonya in Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
Not even close to being Sonya.
I
anymore.
love. Who cares?
Yeah.
Them titties is all the way the fuck out.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to play DOA, the beach volleyball game. What's up, cat? What's up, you little kitty cat? You little fucking slut. You want to get dicked down by a male cat because you're not fixed? Yeah, you do, don't you? wanna get that
Oh
baby
yeah,
pussy looked over.
movie Adam's movie corner. Adam
Gay porn.
I'm recommending
Adam's recommending a gay porno
Steven
film.
Soderbergh's movie Unsane, which was shot on the iPhone 7.
Oh, the 7.
Yeah, you guys should see it. It's pretty sick.
7th heaven, when I'm molesting.
Nick, you didn't like Roma?
What's that?
You didn't like
Yo.
Roma?
I swear to God, that
Oh,
guy
I
was
watched
on my
half of it.
flight to fucking Cincinnati.
Dude, I swear to God, I fucking saw Chris walking in the Newark airport.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm not gonna just stop some old man and be like, "Are you Chris Walken?"
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop a
He's
guy
gonna
and
be like, "How would you know if I wasn't?" There's no way to tell.
I wanted to be.
It's Newark. We're all this guy.
I wanted to tell the 7th Heaven guy, like, damn, dude,
Mm-hmm.
I heard you fuck kids and shit.
Damn, is there a new Mortal Kombat? Is Mortal Kombat good anymore?
I don't think so.
PlayStation 4 Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
If so, we should get Mortal Kombat and play Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. I would
Mortal
do that.
Kombat 11. Let's see the reviews.
Well, Mortal Kombat, the amount of inches of penis I have.
Oh.
Mortal Kombat 11.
I have a big penis.
What are the reviews here?
My dick is big.
See all details.
I'm a gay guy. I'm a gay guy.
Oh, it comes out April 23rd. Oh, so there's a new one coming out.
Okay.
Are there the best fatalities ever?
Oh, in April, what is that? Like a couple weeks from now?
Yeah, it's right around the
Damn.
corner.
420.
I guess now what I know I'm not doing anything until then as a grown man. Goddamn. I thought I would do something eventually, but I never did.
Maybe you'll kill yourself, dude. You know, that's something.
Yeah, that guy with antlers killed himself.
I
Yeah, it's weird. I fucked him, and then he killed himself.
I'm a gay guy.
Is there another Grand Theft Auto coming out?
No.
No?
Well, I guess at some point probably.
Yeah.
But they just did, they just did the cowboy game.
Red Dead.
Yeah, those are different studios, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's
same
not
publi-
Rockstar?
same pub- It is Rockstar as the publisher, but I think it's different studios.
Oh.
Damn, I ain't even know that.
Also, it's called Red Dead Redemption, dude, not the cowboy game. Okay, it's a complex story for adults that
Really?
I had trouble understanding and cried at as a gamer, as a serious gamer who doesn't do casual gaming.
I get that.
I get all of my emotional fulfillment out of my games, my serious AAA games. That I play. Okay, everything I know about art
yeah.
and interaction.
Video
with other
games are
people,
art.
has been taught to me by the rich, deep,
I've never read a book.
culturally significant world of video games,
And by the way, bitches aren't allowed in either.
and they're not.
Damn, I have such a shit bubbling in my guts right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying you want to stop doing the podcast?
No, I'm just
again?
letting my boys know.
Adam checked out 20 minutes.
I didn't
Yeah.
check. No, I'm looking up.
You had
something
enough with
about
the,
this.
the wings talk, and then decided to.
Yeah, you got your feelings hurt because we said your wings are fucking stupid.
No, my wings
which
are
they
tight.
are. You
I'm
will
not-
get
no,
you will
I'm-
get injured.
Okay.
Another bird. How about this, motherfucker? You're in the sky flying. Birds see you as a fucking a challenge, and some fucking condor eats your cock.
The winged man has been sucked into the engines of a gay airplane. They're calling it 9/11, but good. Critics are calling it the good 9/11.
9/11. Yeah,
Critics
dude.
are referring to the Jussie Smollett incident as 9/11, but good.
But good. Yeah, dude. What about wind?
I don't know why that's making me laugh so hard. Maybe I'm just delirious from too much podcasting. Critics are referring to the attack on Jussie Smollett as Matthew Shepard, but good. I'm just getting noticed that critics are not calling it that. In fact, critics don't comment on news stories.
On hate crimes.
On crimes. They handle films. And apparently, I am the only one saying that.
I've also been fired.
Word is coming in now that I'm fired, and they also got my son fired from Orange Julius. That my son
Is
has
that
been
still around, Orange Julius?
It's still around, baby.
I'm now being informed that Orange Julius has gone out of business since I referred
Because
to
of the association with
because
me.
of me saying that it's Jussie Smollett as Matthew Shepard, but good. We're just getting more reports now that the only way I can make up for it is if I have sex with Jussie Smollett.
This just in, my ass is being worked over by Jussie Smollett.
This just in, I am currently having sex. Just like a newscaster having sex with his wife. Coming up later, I'm about to bust.
I will
But
be
before
busting.
that, tonguing your asshole. An anal orgasm. Is it possible for women? Many say no, but one woman says stop, please. Says stop doing that.
Little does she know, I have no intention of stopping.
This just in, I've lost my erection.
More after these messages where I will be jerking off thinking of a hotter woman. My
Does
dick.
anyone ever translate the Morse code in the beginning of one of those news programs? There had to have been some sly motherfucker
Putting the
working
N-word in there?
putting all sorts
Oh,
of shit
for sure.
like
Yeah.
suck my dick, eat my ass, suck my asshole. Fuck, you know.
Damn.
This is Channel 7 News.
We should do that. We should figure out how to say a bunch of fucked up shit in Morse code.
Yeah, dude. We should all learn Morse code. We should get walkie-talkies.
That would be cool if we all were like in our bedrooms being able to walkie-talkie each other.
I would love that shit.
We probably
I
could.
want to walk
Queens and Brooklyn aren't that far.
Just so I can pretend to be a police officer.
But we'd have to be on the same channel, right?
Yeah.
So how would we make sure other people didn't get on our channel?
As soon as we heard someone talking, we'd be like, "Oh, nice. What's your address?" And then we show up and we fucking kill them.
Well, they are like programmed because there's a bunch of like productions all over New York. You know, I work on those commercials, and there's never any overlap between the different walkie-talkies. So they're all like programmed together in batches, and they occupy like, even though they're on the same channels, like different sections of those wavebands. I don't know how it works really.
Yeah.
Or it uses some kind of like code. I mean, they're not digital signals, I don't think, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it works, but I know that like working on those productions, you're not often overlapping on the production shit.
Or
So we could get one that connects us to Gustav in Queens?
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's
of
not that
course.
far. It's like 4 miles.
I didn't know a walkie-talkie can... I guess police
The fucking
radio.
police radio, the army and shit.
Yeah, like police shit. That's why police scanners work, is because they don't even bother like encrypting their shits, which is easy to do. I don't know why they don't do that. In fact, it's weird that police don't.
They want the bad guys to know.
Maybe I don't.
They
know.
want a head
Coming
start.
for you.
Or how about this? What if we get a channel and there's a sexy ass girl on our channel?
Yeah, we're like, what's up? What
What's
are
up
you
with
wearing?
baby?
Press 2.
Can you rub your nipples against the walkie-talkie? I want to hear the sound it makes.
Over.
And then I beat off to that. I can figure out how big her titties are by echolocation.
Yeah. Well, I just be like, go for Stav.
Yep.
You know, you have to like say that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you have to say over.
You have to say over.
Nick, what do you say on walkies?
10-4.
Copy over.
Copy.
10-4 is the same as copy, I think.
So I say go for Nick, and then you say copy.
No, Nick says go for
No,
Nick.
I say go for Nick.
Oh, you say go for Nick.
You say Nick to 2 or Nick to 3 or whatever fucking channel you want to. Or you say Adam for whatever department you're trying to reach.
Yeah, the department. We would have departments too.
Mm-hmm.
10,
I would be the big dick cool guy
We
department.
get departments.
You guys
10-20 is location.
Oh,
really?
yeah. What's your 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10-4 is copy.
We should start talking that way on the show.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-4.
Cop talk.
Copy.
I'm
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay over.
Over.
Copy.
Yeah.
Copy. I'm
Go
gay
for,
as well.
Go for Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, you're gay.
No, I said
I would love it if the show is just all
gay
walkie-talkie
for,
based.
gay for Adam.
And then I guess we could send the walkie-talkie to all the Patreon subscribers, but everyone else would have to buy a walkie-talkie for themselves. And if you want to listen to the podcast, you have to get the
You have to get on our channel.
you have to get on our channel. And if you ever broadcast on the channel once, we will find you and
We'll
kill
find you.
you.
We'll suck you
Come to your
off.
Yeah.
house and put a gun
We'll
to your
skin
head.
you
Take this
alive.
channel seriously. It's not
Yeah.
a fucking
We'll pour
joke.
hot wax in your asshole.
You know, well, I guess what people really want, everyone at home is dying for us to look up those codes.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through every single code before we end it. Right?
Yeah,
I think so.
We've been doing this
Close
for
the show on
2
radio
hours.
on walkie-talkie codes.
What's your 20, 10 codes? Yeah, they're called 10 codes. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't.
Anteater. Oh, these are all the slang.
Anteater. That's what people call an uncircumcised dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks that way. I wonder if I could suck up ants with my penis if I tried really hard.
Probably
You
not.
could.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks, Adam, for
You could,
believing in
dude.
me.
I
Unlike
believe
some people in this fucking room. Fucking dickhead. Saying I can't fucking suck up ants with my
Yeah,
fucking
you
dick.
can't. Where are the 10 codes here? Oh, yeah. 10-1 is receiving poorly. 10-2 is receiving well. 10-3 is stop transmitting. 10-4 is okay, message received. We covered that one already.
That's
That was
copy.
In a production environment, 10-1 and 10-2 mean you're going to the bathroom.
Which one?
I mean, it's like literally like number 1. Like if you were going to piss, you say 10-1. And 10-2 is I have to go take a shit.
No.
Yeah, so that people can gauge how long you're going to be out.
Nice. 10-2.
Yeah.
10. What about when you have to beat off? That should be 10-3.
I don't know. 10-5 is relay. 10-6 is busy. 10-7 is out.
Or maybe it should be as big as your dick is. So if you have to jack off and you have a 5-inch dick, you say 10-5.
Yeah.
But you have to jack off and you have a 7-inch
That's
dick.
too confusing though. You'd have to
10-7.
memorize everyone's dick size.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of
Just some
being on
guy
a
on the radio,
team.
10-6.18. Oh, I think that's Mike. I think Mike's gonna go beat off.
It's not true.
Yeah.
It's way bigger.
10-10 transmission completed. 10-11 talking too rapidly. 10-12 visitors present. What the fuck does that mean?
That means there's snitches.
That
There's
means your
haters.
mom's in the room.
There's
Parent
haters
over
afoot.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Why the fuck do they have a visitors present code?
Because they're probably talking freaky shit, dude.
Yeah.
I bet you people are jacking off on their
Oh, they're all
walkie-talkies.
gay, dude.
Yeah.
They all love. Do you ever see those pictures of like truckers at like where they didn't like somebody snuck up to them with a camera with a flash?
No.
Truckers.
They were sucking cock and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, just blowing each other in the woods.
Good for them.
They get lonely.
I'm not
dude.
hating on that shit.
I'm not hating on it either. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just laughing at them.
So true.
I don't know, doing their jobs.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they like automate trucking, but then the robot trucks still have to suck each other off.
They're so
Trucks-
gay.
So much of logistics like factors in stopping to have gay sex. There's just two robots blowing each other on the side of the road. It's like
Hell
that's how they exchange data about traffic conditions, son. Yep. Well, I guess if you guys are done talking,
I think so. I just have to shit. It's getting bad now.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I figured, I'm on. If you're on the phone, Adam's on the phone. I should be on the phone.
I'm just looking up Jussie Smollett stuff still.
yeah, it is an addicting.
I can't stop, man.
Yeah, it's an addicting story. All right. Well, thanks for listening, folks. Remember,
Come see us in D.C. on the 31st.
Oh, right. That's shit.
You got Funny Moms on the Monday after next.
All right. Goodbye.
25th.
Bye.